to make homemade yogurt. And I am doing this just on the stovetop, something that a friend of mine showed me years ago and I've been doing ever since. And one of the reasons why I love making my own yogurt, I am able to avoid all the single-use plastic that the yogurt comes in the grocery store. So I make mine in glass jars that I just reuse over and over again. So everything is about temperature with yogurt. Here I am, just stirring as I go, just checking on my temperature here. Keep the milk moving. It's getting hotter. As soon as you start seeing these little tiny bubbles on the top, you know that it's getting pretty close too. You don't want it to be boiling, but you want it to be exactly the right temperature. And there you have it. I'm going to turn off the stove and let this cool. What I have here is a number of blankets, and this will help keep the yogurt nice and cozy. And I have these 3 jars that I'm using. What I like about them is that they're a wide mouth jar. And then I also have a couple of spoons and a bowl for mixing. Okay, so there we have it. We're at about 43 degrees. And I have my yogurt. So the yogurt that I used from the last batch, this contains the culture that then I will mix into the milk that will then activate it, eat it to become the new yogurt. So I'm going to take a scoop of that, and I will take a bit of the milk, and what I want to do is just kind of mix it around and get the temperatures used to each other so the bacteria is not shocked. So I just kind of will take a little bit of the warm milk and mix it into the culture, and then I'll just pour it all in. Give it a little mix, and that'll be good. And I'll repeat this. I'll just seal everything up. And put it into my blankets. And make it nice and cozy. Keep the temperatures in. I prefer to let it sit for 8 hours, and then I've got yogurt. Okay, we've waited our 8 hours. Now that I've made the yogurt, I've put some what I like off the top that I put away into a little storage container in the fridge that will be used for my next batch of yogurt. Okay, so for making the labneh, I often do this resulting with black sesame and honey on top, but you can use anything that you want. You can also do it where it's super simple and just plain as well. So what I've got here is I've got a bowl to catch my excess liquid in, and I've got my cheesecloth. And I'm just sitting it in this bowl here to just catch it right now. And see that it's already dripping, which is great and exactly what we want it to do. This is going to, get all the whey and liquid out of here. Okay, so that's suspended. It's not touching the bottom of the bowl. It's suspended in place, and basically all the liquid is going to drip out of it. I'm going to leave it here for 24 hours. And then I should have a nice yogurt cheese made from this that then I can add my ingredients to. Okay, so here it is. We're 24 hours later. And this off. Here you can see that there's quite a bit of liquid in there. It is texturing from the cheesecloth itself. And what I've done here is I've just kind of mortar and pestled up, you can't really see inside of there, but some of my lavender and rose petals. And there it is, homemade labneh with lavender, rose petals, and maple syrup. You can spread it onto crackers. We've avoided packaging by doing this homemade, and it's a great Christmas gift.
Yeah.